today I want to talk to you all about my Patreon and my plans for 2023. I do these layout graphics for Instagram mainly to attract future patrons, but they are also great to have on your page pinned and set to public. I've been wanting to make some changes with my Patreon. Originally I wasn't sure if I should have 3 or 4 tiers. The main reason to have 3 tiers is to keep it nice and simple. Hi friends, today I want to talk to you all about my Patreon and my plans for 2023. First, let's switch out the theme for this month. Every month I change my banner, my profile picture, my tier images. It all just helps me keep consistency with my page and everything looks themed and cohesive when a potential future patron checks out my page. Last month was Hello Kitty and this month is Bratz. Patreon recently changed their tier icon format to a banner image style. Personally, I'm not a huge fan of this, and I much prefer to have a full icon image to represent the tier. Okay, now my theme is all switched out, let's work on our pinned post for the month together. I do these layout graphics for Instagram mainly to attract future patrons, but they are also great to have on your page pinned and set to public. This helps new patrons have a clear view on what they can expect from the month, but it also helps your existing patrons clearly see what's on offer and what they need to switch to if they want a specific item or reward. Now let's dive a little more into my tiers. I've been wanting to make some changes with my Patreon to make it more appealing and carefree from a patron's perspective. I believe I have too many tiers, that everything may be a little bit confusing for my patrons. I think I have a little bit too much text in some of the tier descriptions, and that because of this I feel like it can seem pretty confusing on what the right tier for someone is. As well as downsizing the tiers, I want to make sure that each tier is being properly taxed and that patrons aren't being overcharged. Luckily, when I looked into this, everything was all fine, but I think it's a very good thing to do to just make sure that everything is running smoothly in the background for your current and future patrons. Here is the current setup for my tiers. As you can see, there's quite a few of them. Again, I feel like this just adds into the whole confusing element of my Patreon page. So I wanted to change this up a little bit. So this is what I have in mind. Originally, I wasn't sure if I should have 3 or 4 tiers. The main reason to have 3 tiers is to keep it nice and simple. That way there is not too much choice and it doesn't become too overwhelming for the patron. However, as an artist and with the kind of rewards that I really want to offer, I feel like 4 tiers may be a better fit. This way there is also something for everyone. But let me know what you think in the comments below, whether you think having 3 tiers is better or having 4 tiers is better. I also have really been thinking about renaming my Patreon tiers as well. I still want to keep the celestial theme, but maybe make it a little bit more dreamy and magical sounding. Now let's move on to rewards. I want to talk to you about the rewards I offer on my Patreon. The main thing that I do each month is draw a set of artworks based on a specific theme. That theme changes each month. Then with these artworks, I turn them into prints, stickers, and digital items for my patrons. I also occasionally make video tutorials and teach people how they can draw like me, and also have tips and tricks for their own style of drawing as well. Something I want to change is that in the past, I have struggled a little bit to keep up with making tutorials consistently, and that's something I really want to improve going forward. So for the rest of 2023, one of my goals is to have more tutorials available. I want these tutorials to be video based and really in depth to really help people with their art. In the future, I would also really love to expand on this and offer a full drawing course outside of Patreon. Now let's talk about the packaging and the products that I use and have made up each month. I usually do between 3 and 5 drawings for each theme. Then I'll make these into prints. I'll also make them up into stickers and sticker sheets. For the main artwork, I do an A5 print and I make this up myself at home using my Epson ET2810 using Epson matte archival paper. But for the postcard prints, I actually outsource these to Vistaprint. The postcard prints are A6 sized and have an image on the front and a postcard section on the back to write on. For the sticker sheets, I also outsource these to Sticker Shop in the UK. They have amazing quality and you can pick between 2 different paper types, which is a premium paper type and a vinyl paper type. And lastly, for my stickers, I currently use Sticker App, and for these I mainly get the die cut mirror effect stickers. Moving on to the packaging products, for each month I really like to get a matching tissue paper and matching envelopes for the packages. Sometimes I will also buy a wax stamper to go with the theme. For the Hello Kitty theme, there were a lot of hearts, so for this I used my heart stamper that I've had for a little while and have used for some previous themes, and I added some bows to the wax seal, which I really love doing. Recently, each month what I will do is add something into the wax seal to make it a bit more special and really bring excitement to the package for my patrons. The packaging process takes so long, but it is one of my favorite parts of having these Patreon packages available. Once everything is packaged, then I will go through and manually do the shipping for each package. Then I'll put them all together in a bag, and then these are collected from me the next day, and this is where they make their way to my patrons. I'm really excited for the changes that I'm making, and I'm really excited to see where the next year of Patreon is going to take me, and I would love to see you over there. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to me if you haven't already and liking this video. Thank you so much. Bye!